Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this empty box. No, it's Arkham Origin Killer Croc action figure by DC Collectibles. And on the back, it shows a little info about the game. And then collect them all, we have Deathshot, Deathstroke, Killer Croc, Anarchy, and Firefly. I haven't seen Deathshot, Anarchy, or Firefly yet. The only ones I've seen are Deathstroke and Killer Croc, and I am very interested in picking up Firefly when he comes out, when I see him. So yeah, let's take a look at Croc. Alright, and here we have Killer Croc outside of packaging. This is a very impressive figure. Between the two, the Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, whichever one that one is, that Killer Croc is totally different than this one. This is more real life based Killer Croc, while the other one is more of a comic base to me. And this guy is really impressive. First of all, I just want to say he cannot look this high up out of the box. I did a little modification on his neck, so that's why he could look this far up. Otherwise, he would look around right here. He would look about that high up. Basically, he is not looking at you while he is coming towards you. And let's take a good look at the Killer Croc. It's got a really nice head sculpt. And also, the rest of him is impressive as well. Alright, and here's Killer Croc standing up straight. And if he's standing up straight, he stands about 10 inches in height. A very massive, well, not like humongous figure, but it is a good size figure. Paint job on him is really nice. Good detailing on the bandages and the scales. Look at that texture on him, on his back. And as far as articulation, he's got quite a bit. Impressive articulation too. Head is on a ball joint. Shoulders a ball hinge, and then bicep there's a swivel, and elbows a ball hinge, wrist a ball hinge, and then abdomen there's a ab crunch, and then there's a swivel waist, and then ball hinge hips, ball hinge knees, and then ball hinge ankles. So basically, all most of his joints are those the wheels with the pin. So you gotta be really careful when you're turning him, because even the elbows here, it looks like just a hinge joint, but it is not. It's actually a wheel with the pin. So if you're forcing, if you're turning, I mean, if you're bending the arm, if you're forcing it too much, you might break that pin. You might break that peg that goes up to his bicep area. So you gotta be really careful when you're turning him. I have a very difficulty of turning this particular arm. So what I did was I heated up with a hair dryer, soften up the plastic, and I was able to turn it without breaking him. And also the bicep was a bit stiff as well, and the hips, yeah. They can be really tricky too. And here's the height difference between him with Deathstroke and Batman. As you can see, he towers over Batman and Deathstroke. Very impressive. And here's the size comparison between the two Killer Crocs. As you can see, they are exact same height. And if I have to pick one out of the two, as far as detailing, I would have to say I like the Arkham. Which one is this one? Let me look at the box real quick. This is the Arkham No, they didn't even say. This is, well, I think it's Arkham Asylum. I think the first game was Arkham Asylum. This Croc, I would like, actually like this Croc a bit more because he has more, well, more detailing, and the mouth actually opens, and he has some chains and stuff like that on him. But as far as articulation, I would have to go with the Arkham Origins Croc, because he can definitely do way more dynamic poses than the old Croc, because people have had problems with this Croc, and I do like him a lot, but as far as articulation, I think this one is better. And yeah, so overall, I highly recommend this guy. Here's one last look at his head sculpt. And well, I'll show you guys how I did the mod actually. Alright, so what you want to do is heat up the head with your hairdryer and pop the head off. And you would need to pop this peg off as well too, the ball joint. You would need to pop this off, and then what you want to do, and after you pop off the joint, I'm not going to pop it out, but once you pop this piece out, heat it up with the hairdryer, soften up the plastic around here, and you want to carve in here a little bit, because this rod is basically what's blocking the articulation, the range. So if for this to move up further, you will need to carve away a little bit of it. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, here you can see I carved away a chunk of it. It's pretty easy once when it's soft, because you're heating it with a hairdryer. Then you could use an X-Acto knife or just any type of knife. Carve in here a little bit, and then this will let you push this rod up further for him to look up higher. Here you can see the peg is all the way up on top. Once you pop the head back on, now he can look this high up. So in order to achieve this pose, where he's looking straight instead of looking down, you would have to do that mod, otherwise he will be kind of weird looking down instead of looking straight up as if he's charging someone. But yeah, so that's the mod I did. That's the only thing I did. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, welcome to comment down below and let me know, and I'll try to help as best as I can. There you go. And this thing costs 25 bucks, local comic shop, and yeah, it should be available on online stores as well too. There you go. Thanks for watching.